Yeah, let's have a look at Starsand. I'm going to start a new game. And, new game. Right. We're going to look at the options here. Alien, stats, compass, permadeath. We don't want a compass. We don't want permadeath, but we want medium, stats, and aliens management. Inferno, custom. And that's basically everything on hard. Alright, Inferno is with permadeath. I see. Yeah, so we're going to go with medium. And start it up. Drop, interact, refill, crafting, inventory, run, crouch. Yeah, that seems straightforward. But that's a bit of a weird one. Okay. I'm not sure if I can customize.
While running the desert marathon on the 4th day, you get caught in a sudden sandstorm right in between 2 checkpoints. Following the track becomes impossible, and you soon get lost in a cloud of dust and sand. Blinded by the wind, breathing with difficulty, the sun setting in a direction you can't tell, you start wondering if you'll make it alive, if you'll survive the desert.
Ooh, there's a word missing from that narration. The narration is an auto-generated one, but it's not bad for that. And this also shows that this game idea is based on a real event, because there was a desert marathon at some point where someone got lost. And the developer said this is a what-if scenario, right? What if the person lost between the 2 checkpoints in the marathon? Why on earth people would run a marathon in the desert is completely beyond me, but apparently they do that. So, what if this would have happened? Oh, this is much improved. Yes. So what I'm hoping for is that this is a bit of Subnautica mixed in with Green Hell, but in the desert. And it's, you know, a sprinkling of science fiction. I see that I need to move the camera a bit because I'm covering up the needs, the survival meters. Can we customize the control? We can. Auto run. Perfect. So we've got a temperature, a health bar, a food meter, and a water meter. Hey Deviate, welcome. It's currently 3 PM. And we are in the desert. Yeah, we have to get there. I'm running. There's the stamina bar. It's a very long... We're a marathon runner, right? So... I do. On occasion. Like on Sunday, I'll be streaming 4 PM. Hey Wiggles, welcome. Ooh, I just made it inside and collapsed. Work, lurk. Thanks for lurking. Appreciate that. Did you know, I learned this on Gaming Tech's channel, that your lurk only counts as a view if you mute the tab instead of muting the actual Twitch video. I didn't know that. But muting the browser tab is how you do it. Well, wait, this. We are now in a different building. Did we time travel? There was a carpet here earlier. That's us. Water bottle. Our marathon runner equipment, basically. We've got protection stats. They are all 10% at the moment. Sun, cold, and defense. There's crafting and beetles. What? Beetles? The beetles. Okay, we could fill up some of our water. I'm gonna save the rest. Crafting. Okay, these are the ideas we have about crafting currently. Take a look outside. Can we pick this up? Yeah, we can. Wow, that's a lot of desert. In all directions, right? Ah, this is much improved. See, last year in November when we looked at this, it was very bare bones. I could barely run it on my PC back then. Beetle! Ah, sneaky beetle is hiding. Okay, we're gonna go here because this is nice and cool. You always mute tabs. Okay, you heard somewhere also that if you have too many streams open, you don't count for any of them. Yeah, I would guess that makes sense. Yeah, we are. The story is we are a marathon runner, right? And we just got lost between two checkpoints on a desert marathon, found this building, collapsed in it, and then wake up in a slightly different version of that building because this is very different from what we went into. So this is where the mystery starts. But yeah, the alchemist does come to mind. Right, I'm gonna try to get some cover from the sun here. So this is a survival game. First and foremost, there's also some building and some story. But first and foremost, it's a survival. Don't do marathons, kids. Not in the desert, at least. I mean, that's nuts, right? Everybody knows that. So we can do crafting. A crude knife. We know how to do that. We need 2 stones for that. Like every marathon runner knows that, how to make a knife. Thing is, though, in the absence of a second stone, see, there's a palm tree over there, or is that a mirage? Right, let's make a knife. I would first have made something to cover myself from the sun, but that's just me. Exercise is bad. do remember it. Oh, we have a crude knife. Cut down. Oh, that's just not what we're cutting down, right? A yucca plant. Apparently we can't just take these. We can't beat up bushes to get stuff. This is not a very realistic survival game. But they say yucca plant, that's a palm tree. So we're gonna go over to the palm tree that's over there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. While we are cooking. Ah. I'm definitely not gonna start running now. Yeah, tree houses are gonna be hard to come by. We will probably have to do something else. Oh, I'm glaring. It fits the whole setup. My camera is very bright today. Let's see if I'm bright enough to survive this. Sandcastle it is, yes. When it's too hot, try to stay in the shade or jump in the water. Yeah, in the desert, right? That's what we do. We jump into the water. This is hard work in this temperature. Okay, there's some placeholder sounds, and there's still graphics. Oh no, that's not graphics glitch. That's sweat running down our face. Dismantle the crude knife. Okay, we can go for crafting. No? Press the dismantle button. What? It would be nice if select the item you want to dismantle from your inventory and press the dismantle button. Okay. Dismantle. Okay, we did that. Crude axe. We need cordage for that. Ooh, if I saw that correctly. Oh, can we queue up things to craft? I know it's warm. I should probably go back while we craft an axe. But also we might just need to get to that other tree there, right? Ooh, there's more. Is that blood? No, hopefully not. Cut down the palm tree. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna let the tutorial kill us. I'm gonna use some more water. Ah. Yeah, is sweat running down the screen? It's hot. We noticed. Hey Vakoda, welcome. How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome to the desert. Welcome to the desert. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of update the guys have planned for this game in September. My second go-to survival early access game at the moment is Night of the Dead. That's also going to get an update in September. So there's lots to do. But I'm not sure if this one here is good. Night of the Dead is some game that I actually already played a lot and finished a run through off stream for fun. Oh look, there's water. An oasis. Yeah, we killed the tree. Okay. That reminds me a bit of Green Hell. Oh, we cut the trunk up. Ah, right, okay. The treehouse. That was a very huge palm tree. Cut a palm frond into stems, okay. Craft. Alright, you dropped them. Ah. Oh yeah, it's warm. Cut a log into sticks. I'm gonna go to the water first so we don't die. Right? $50 degrees, yeah, okay. Maybe we can craft I'm gonna drop one of those. For sticks. Now we have sticks. Can we make a hat now, please, so we don't die? Find water. Yeah. See, we can. Lots of stuff we can't do yet. Here. We need cloth for that. And we need raw hemp for that. I thought you could use one of those palm fronds and just hold it above your head. I guess you could also not do that and die. I would really not enjoy being in a desert like this. Unprotected, without anything but an axe and half a palm tree in my backpack. It's tempting to start to run, but that doesn't make a lot of sense, I think. Oh, we're sweating so hard that we're cooling down at the moment. Or maybe that's the start of death. I'm not sure. Well, we shall find out. It's hot. It is. So we go into the water straight for it, right? And there's going to be a crocodile sitting there. And then we're going to start asking ourselves, what is the crocodile eating if not players coming through here? Oh yeah. Oh man. Dessert. Nice. My plan is to have a banana for dessert. I might have to jump and answer the door because I'm waiting for some parcel to arrive. We'll see. Game tells me I'm thirsty. True. Okay, I'm a marathon runner, doing a marathon in the desert, so I can run here as well, right? Is that a crocodile? No, it's a log. See, that's water. Just in case you were wondering. Ah. Ooh. We do a dive. We can immerse ourselves. Oh, very good. No fish in here. Not really surprised. Yeah, we're still cooling down. But okay. We're probably not going to survive if we drink this water all the time. Craft the pickaxe. Well, we're still cooling down. Trying to. It only cools us down if we dive. Okay, I'm gonna take a full belly of this water, unboiled. Tutorial says we need a pickaxe, right? We need 2 cordage. Oh, no, wrong button. 2 cordage. Oh, we need more stems. That means we drop 1 more of those. And then we craft 2 of these. And then we make a pickaxe. Which you can use to mine deposits. I'm not sure if getting the tutorial was a good idea. Can we turn it off? I think I'm gonna turn it off. Because it's, you know, it stops me from doing the things I would normally do when I start to cover a game. And I think I might be able to figure this out on my own. Stone. All about. Someone made this. We kill it. Ah, it's dead. It did sting me though. Nothing more to loot. Okay, so there are deposits like the stone we just found. Right. Let's have a look around. See what kind of plants we can get. Maybe you can only see what you're looking at if you have the appropriate tool. Let's make another knife. We can also make a hammer with more cordage. Okay, so if you can't cut down something, the game also doesn't tell you that you can interact with that. Oh, a date palm. Climb it. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm a nimble fella. Dates. Juicy fruit that contains useful oil, essential for making a flammable mixture. Also very good for eating. So that covers the basics. We have food. We've got water. We will probably not survive long on some date palms though. Yeah. Curious that you can't harvest this. For any purpose at all. Huh. Alright, let's do some more swimming. So we could get some more dates from another palm tree, I think. Wanted to check what these were. Nothing much. Okay. So maybe if I swing my axe at it. Nope. To no avail. No avail. Okay. What else can we do? We could make a hammer to see what we can build, but I want to be able to... Ah, we need leather for this. Okay, a shelter. A campfire. To cook food and keep you warm at night. So we should make sure that we've got 4 sticks and 2 stones for the night. We can get markers. A bed. A bow. A spear. Satchel. Straw hat. Ah, we can make a lot of cordage, and we can see we can finally get some protection from the sun. Okay, so I'm gonna drop all the palm leaves. I think they're calling them fronds. Right, we're gonna cut those. Yeah, they have some outlines on them still. A bit weird. Oh, we only have 2 of them. Ah, okay, I see. We need more. So, that's the food palm. Is that a frog? Coconut. Coconut. That was not fully grown, so we got different resources from it. That's a frog. What's the frog doing here? We want to craft more of that. Would be cool if we could craft it directly. Yeah, we need 2 more. Cordage. We don't have enough of that. Yes. That's gonna be good for us. Coconut. Nondescript palm tree. AKA the one you cut down. You think the desert is this silent? You can take screenshots. Okay. some of them up. Okay. Good. That means I can drop 2 of these. Yeah, this outline is something that you can turn off. I thought it would be nice to get the outline to see things, but I think it's a bit off-putting. So turn that off and craft a straw hat. Yeah, the rest needs leather to do, or cloth to do something. What? We still don't have enough? But yeah, the hat is the most important thing now, so that we don't get cooked. I would want a spear, just in case there's like coyotes or something similar. And then I think we need to make a campfire because the nighttime is going to be cold. Food. An antelope of some sort. I think I just crafted cordage, but who am I to argue with the game? It already looks like I would play the game on a different difficulty because I seem to need a lot of food. But I can't judge the time frame, so I don't know how much time we have spent waiting for food. Ooh. Well, we're definitely not on Earth. So maybe I should stop assuming that we are. Oh, the antelope was going away because I thought it probably thought I was a bad thing. Right. Let's go up here. See if we can craft a campfire. Can't craft inventory full. But we want to wear that because it makes us look awesome. So somehow we are on an alien planet. Maybe we got abducted or something. Let's see, we have with the arrow keys. Open the campfire. Now we don't need to freeze to death. And we need to open up a coconut. Coconut pulp. Okay, we can't cook that. Can we cook the scorpion? No. That's a pity. But at least our diet is so if you consume it like this, you get the water out of it. If you cut it open once again, you get the inner parts. An empty coconut. Now we could open it up for more stuff to eat. That was gone quickly. So far, so good. You don't get much out of a bit of coconut. I guess we should try to hunt one of the antelopes. We can throw this spear and we can... Well, if we can throw it, let's make a second one. Because my first throw will miss. I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna drop these and work on them. I'm not sure if we can do anything with the fronds themselves. Probably for the building a bed or something. But we can make wooden planks as well. Desert fruit and venom sac. Okay. A turret. Here's on the map. Okay. Hammer. Yeah, we need so much cordage. We're gonna make cordage all day. All night. So we're cooling down a bit. Guess I'm gonna burn one more log. We get coal out of that, which is good. We will surely be able to use that. So let's have a look at other items here. Backpack. And a lot of things we don't know about yet. Oh, fronds and desert fruit. Heals sunburn. Provides protection from the sun. Okay. Ooh, I did kill it with one throw. Yeah. I had similar thoughts. Okay, we get leather and meat out of the antelope. Oh, there's a phone call I'm gonna take. I'll be right back. Alright, back again. Sorry, I had to take that. Family shenanigans. Where were we? Making lots of cordage was the plan. And surviving the night. It's getting very, very cold. Okay, let's quickly swim across. Yeah, it's gonna start freezing in a minute. I don't want to burn all the logs, but I'm just gonna put them on for now. That was a bit of a long wait, wasn't it? Hey, Mikias, welcome. The madness. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It was a good kind of call, if you want. Yeah, early Nemo. I've got some extra time today, Mikias, and I thought I'd play some Starsand for you guys, and then I vanished for 15 minutes. But yeah. Yeah, not that good. I wouldn't mind though. 24/7. Oh, I could probably haggle so that it's going to be 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. I could do that. But I need to win the lottery first, so there's that. Now we've got 2 leather. And I should pick up the food. Not that it goes bad. Yeah, I probably should have put the fire on this side here. Right? So that I don't have to swim across at night. Regular lottery wins with €5. Okay, it's €5 though. I don't do 8-hour streams. I think that I have, you know, over the last 5 years, I have learned that 8 hours is something that I don't do on the type of streams that I do. And I don't enjoy playing a game for that long in one stretch. So I could split it in 2 sections, have food in between or something like that. But currently that's nothing I can do, sadly. Alright, Twitch app is on time. Twitch app is actually a bit late. So, how much do we need for this in terms of leather? Of course we need 3. And for this? 4. 6. That's pretty though. Not the Milky Way. Right? We've got 2 moons here. We could be in the Milky Way. I don't know, but we're not on Earth for sure. Right, let's see. This where we came from, that direction. And these marker stones here are some form of orientation. There's another one up there. So that's what we're gonna reach soon. I'm just waiting for the food to be cooked so I can eat it. Yeah, see, we ate a handful of dates, 2 coconuts, and now we ate an antelope, and that's not going to be enough food for us. So it's one of those games where you have to tune down the survival difficulty to easy so that it actually makes a tiny bit of sense at least. I mean, seriously, a whole antelope. I shouldn't be able to eat that in a day, let alone in 5 minutes. So. Early retirement. Yeah, well, that would just be kickoff to do lots of projects on my part, but other people would probably try to not do a lot. Not healthy for me, I know. I know that much. Yeah, and drink is also quite the volume here. Apparently the game doesn't need us to boil water. Items inside. Oh, there's ash still in there. Right, okay. So, we are going to go and discover what that stone there is all about. I know it's cold, but traveling in the daylight is just worse. 24/7 Aurora Borealis. Now I'm keeping warm with the running, that's good. Right, we don't have a compass, so it's gonna be... We have a map, sort of. So we can see this starting point of the game. We can place markers, turrets, we can find oases, ruins, and pyramids. Interesting. I mean, what kind of sound, ambient sound do you have in the desert? Not much, really, right? It's such a void, a desert, if you think about it. It's such an alien place. Other planet or not doesn't really matter. Oh. Huh? I was here? Does that have some significance? Put the moons on top of it. That over there looks significant enough to try to make it there. And it's getting warmer already. What kind of thing are you? Right, now that we know we're on an alien planet, it's safe to assume that we've got scorpions, frogs, and antelopes. It's safe to assume we might just have aliens. Early retirement. Yeah, I probably will never think of myself as someone who does a retirement. A retirement involves that you have a job life for your whole life before you retire, and in my case, that is not what happened. I had a very long education period, and then I did some work for a few years, and the work was so horrible that I nearly got sick. So I don't need to retire from a job. I need to find a good thing to do that can sustain me. I hoped it was streaming, but currently it can't sustain me. But I keep doing it because it's fun. But yeah, it's not sustainable for me at the moment. But I wouldn't want to retire from that either. Hello, Beetle. So that looks similar to the other one. No inscription on this one. So from here I can only see one other marker. That's challenging. Can we build one of them hammer things? We can. You have to work for another 30. 30 years is a long time to think about in terms of the future, right? Alright, if you okay. So if we build a marker Can't craft inventory full. Well then, just drop something. You need to use ointment to get rid of the sunburn. Also, not hating your job is really a good thing. Right, I could rotate it like this. I basically just want to put it on the map. Aha! So here's the oasis. That's the starting point, and now we found this spot here. And you can see the direction the marker points into. Points toward, I should say. Right? I'm gonna check that out. The thing is, I don't see myself on the map, so it's just a framework of reference points that I'm building. I want to check that out over there. The wind will probably do what it wants to. Sun's up. I'm considering how much of an issue the draw distance will be, but we did see trees in the very far distance, so they got that covered. Also, there are not lots of trees that need to be drawn. That looks like a ruin. Ooh. And something alive. Probably an antelope. And there's another marker there for sure. You can see that one still. You can play the game with a compass to help you with the finding a way. Those look like hyenas. They are. A whole pack of them. Right, so we've got Earth-like creatures, but not an Earth-like planet. Yeah, and the animals were wonky in the last year's version that I checked out. They seem to be wonky here as well. Maybe they're just not hungry. Warm sign, yeah. That might happen. Oh, would you look at that? There's green stuff down there. And differently colored hyenas. So they are smart enough. They already found the good place down there. Lots of dead trees here. Okay, it didn't tell me that it was dead wood, but I could still harvest it. Does that mean I can harvest this? Ah, now it says dead tree. The other dead tree was just not giving out the information. Alright, fair enough. I need cordage and fronds. You need so much cordage, it's nuts. I don't have any palm fronds left. A metal deposit. Oh! Water. Oh, nice. Now I know why the hyenas are here. The thing is, I would probably try to make this my base camp. We have to defend it against hyenas, but it looks like that could be achievable. So let's see if this game is also about building. Let's put the hammer here. We can build foundations. Whoops, that didn't work. What else can we build? Stairs. Decorations. Other. Spike protection. So that the hyenas don't get in here. Oh yeah, that's gonna stop them. Not really. Okay, what else can we do? We can build door frames. Foundation. I would probably start with stairs because I don't want to be on the ground level. What, you can only build them on foundations? Is that it? There's not a lot of space to build here, so this is probably not going to help. You don't have the required materials. 2 logs, 2 planks. Well, then we make planks. And I also should craft some storage device because we don't really have a lot of room for anything. So that means one of the farms here has to go. Yeah, the cool water. Keep pressing Q. That's not the right one. We need 10 stems. Okay. I don't think we'll have enough resources here to do a lot of things. I seem to be growing palm trees though. Maybe over time. Because it is in the end an accelerated timescale that we play here in this game. In the end we might end up with these growing back. So I did cut down all the things that were here. There's more wood up there with the dead trees, so now I just need to find the hammer again. Put the stone. Can't craft, inventory's full. I'm very aware of that. So we're gonna build a little shelter on a little platform so that we can be safe from the hyenas and spend the night here, where we have access to water at least. Food is gonna be an issue though. The other little oasis that we had was better suited, really. can't just put it here on the stone. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, yeah, it's I expected as much. It's hard to do this in games, to build in pre-constructed places like this. Oh, okay, there was no holding down, it just built it. A wood foundation. Right. Now, if I want to build stairs like this, not allowed because it's clipping with the wall there. Those are just small stairs, okay. And if I want to make it higher, apparently that's not really easy to control. You can go steps up and down, but that's the highest up it goes. Yeah. I did throw the hammer away again. Yeah, okay, I need to get used to the control. We've got 1 log, 5 stems. Right, okay, so I guess getting this build is not going to happen. But placing the box will work. Okay, so we put the ash in. And sticks and the leather. It's hot, I know. Been working in the sun. We get metal here. That's a lot of screen wobble for a bit of metal. And obviously we can put that in the campfire to make knives, right? Maybe. So far so good though. We found something rare. We build a box. I've got a hat. 50% sun protection. Look at that. Do we now know more recipes? No, we don't. Yeah, I'd love to hunt another animal so we can get bigger inventory. I'd love to find out where I can get raw hemp as well. And the shelter would be nice. Sleep the night away, but the night is good for building. 6 logs and 4 cordage for the turret, they call it. I would call it a tower, actually. Yeah, I feel right at home in this very hot game. Although it's been raining all night and all day, and it's very cool compared to the last months. A bit of a difference. All right. Another 2 logs. Okay. There are some... Ooh, there's more. There's more. Right, and those are the markers we found so far. Ooh, this is good. With this we can actually make a little camp. Another dead tree over there, but I'm not going to get it with the sun up. Gonna kill me. It's too warm. I'm gonna put myself under the natural shower here. Makes you wonder where the water comes from, though. It doesn't work like a shower, sadly. Yeah. It's magic wood, though. We're on an alien planet. But yeah, it looks very, very much like what it says on the label. It's dead. No fronds available. We can all we can do is make planks. Crocodile fat. Yeah, I wonder where we get hemp though. Did it say loom required? Oh yeah, okay, so that's very advanced as far as the game is concerned. Okay. Pleasurable. Right, we've got these stems, and that's all we have. It's enough for 2 cordages. You would think so. I see what you did there. Yeah, we need 4. Inventory's full. Oh, right. We have the metal and the stones and the charcoal scorpion thinger. It's easy to lose things. So we put the scorpion stinger in there as well. Then we've got 4 logs. A whole lot of sticks. Right, where does that leave us? Oh, it's enough for a bow. Yeah, but then we cannot make a lot of arrows, but I'll try. Ah, yeah, a good storm does destroy a good fence. Even faster, it does destroy a bad fence. Or an old one, for that matter. So, I've got the urgent need for more inventory space. To ignite a fire arrow, knock it and place the tip over a flame. Ooh. I did throw the hammer away again. Enjoy the lurk, deviate. Are you sure about your jokes? Fire arrows, huh? Right. I'm in desperate need of food. It had such a nice snappy feature earlier. There it is. And then we could probably build the next one on top of that. It would be good to see what you need for the 2 logs, 2 wooden planks. Yeah, we've got 2 logs. We could make 2 wooden planks out of the logs, but then we're done. I'm gonna craft the planks though. But yeah, we need to find some food. The hunt is on. Should have brought more dates and coconuts from that other place. Okay. It does feel very, very, you're very removed and far away from anyone and anything. So the atmosphere isn't as magical as it was in Subnautica, because for the obvious reason that we are we don't have as many ambient sounds and effects. It's more of a void thing. We have the wind in the background, but that's about it. Right. Yeah, I'm hungry, alright. Oh, there's a pyramid. Okay, do I see my camp here? No, I don't. Don't. Ah, I need cordage for that. Okay. Yeah, well, that's a pyramid. We need to check that out. Much excitement. I have to see what I get from this tree. I'll take the logs. The sticks can stay. Because we can't craft a marker, right? The planks are just held together by paint. You can find beetles, but they vanish real quick. I haven't seen any snakes. We've seen hyenas and we've seen antelopes. And I'm just going to run up that hill and see if I can get to the pyramid. It's kind of hard to judge how far away it is. Snakes would be great. Oh, it's very close by, considering its size. Pyramid. But yeah, there were not many food sources. We had a little oasis with coconuts and dates, so I should have filled my inventory with that, but I kind of wanted to take tools and whatnot with me. That was clearly a mistake. Hey, Amazon! Welcome! Did you find me, though? Oh man, I'm sort of scared of deserts, I would think. Ooh, see, now I cannot sprint anymore. I'm not sure if I would go into the desert voluntarily. it's kind of, you know, the other Nemo. The older one. Nemo was a fish, though. True. 3 guys, a camel, bit of supplies, a compass, and rough directions. Damn. Ooh, what's that? I still think I might just be able to dig out some of these plants, but I don't think it works. Oh. Nothing of it. Yeah, I'm not gonna survive very long anymore now. I'm starving quick. This is the 2nd day in the desert. I ate an antelope, 2 coconuts, and a bunch of dates. So, if we're gonna die now, I will probably make a new game and change the survival difficulty to easy. I'm doing good, thank you, thank you. How about you, Hamizan? Are you having a good time? You're dead. Yeah, that does not make a lot of sense. Now, if I click on new game, permadeath was off, right? So I died, but that was game over anyway. I don't understand that. Right, managing the stats is easy. Whatever aliens we meet are going to be medium. Maybe I put them on easy as well. I don't know. No compass and medium and aliens. Oh, Peglin. Peglin is such a fun game.
While running the desert...
Yeah, while running the desert marathon, we got lost, and then this happened. Can't see a thing. There's a building. Quick! Yeah, Peglin is good fun. Most definitely. And we collapse. So there are some scripted things in the game. I'm not sure. The map seems identical. Yeah, the map seems identical. Fair enough. The 2nd floor is hard. Ah, right. Because there are so many little enemies. Hmm. Right, so now we're trying the game again. But without looking at the tutorial. And with just trying to make sense of it. We need 4 cordage for the hat, so we need to get those first. And I'm gonna try these again. But it doesn't look like it's doing anything. Nah, I'll count that as confirmed. These little green things are nothing for us. I can craft cordage. While we marathon to the next plant. I mean, maybe the game wants you to stay at the first oasis you find a bit longer. Maybe I was going out into the desert too early and that was too risky and therefore I died. Yeah. Everything but giving up. Cutting the frondos. Can we make an axe already? Yeah. Now we have an axe. So I'm going to take that palm tree, put it in my pocket, and then I'm going to run over there. See, beetle. But I'm too slow to catch him. Ooh, there's a marker that way. Oh no, that's the one I followed. I just thought I found a second marker. That would be nice. Alright, so maybe I'll stick to this oasis a bit longer so that I can actually prepare for sort of an exploration. And I'll put a marker at every spot that is good for survival, which means it needs water and food. And while the second place we found had water, it didn't have any food, except for the swarm of hyenas we found there. The pack, not a swarm. Imagine a swarm of hyenas, though. Not good. Yeah, desert marathon definitely would be long clothing. And at least I would hope that's the case. Oh, look, what's this? Desert fruit. Desert plant. Oh, it shows the knife, so you actually need the knife sometimes. Yeah. What kind of tree? Coconut. Let's get up the tree and get the coconut. We got the coconut. Right, okay, so we do actually need the knife. Fair enough. It's some alien planet. We know that because there are 2 moons coming up at night. So the story goes, you're doing a desert marathon, you get lost between 2 checkpoints, you end up in this house, in the sandstorm, and somehow you end up on an alien planet, in the desert. They're actually wearing shorts in the marathon? Okay. Damn. Maybe they've got the atomic level sunscreen. Yeah. Yeah. Probably. So I'm gonna have some water here. And gonna drop these. And then we're gonna craft a knife. For lots of cordage. Maybe we are kidnapped. Yeah, that's a possibility. I could imagine that they kidnapped us and put us here on this planet to see if we can survive as an experiment or something. The game is going to give us some story background, but not yet. Oops, not early on. That was a powerful swing. Blink twice. Oh yeah, in game. That's similar. touch the tip of your nose if you are safe. I think I just cut the log into more logs. Magic. Yeah, I can't interact with these little bushes. They are growing. Oh, there's a frog again. Mr. Froggo. Come here. I can't just catch him. Oh, now I feel bad. I hoped I could just catch him, but he was too fast. It's alien forestry, of course. It's also alien water that you can just drink and you don't get sick. So, what happens if we dig up the desert fruit? We get stems. Okay. Yeah, so it's not worth it. Now we know. Let's get a hat. Yeah, you can solve a lot of game logic issues with... I mean, you could also say it's a game. For me, that's enough. As long as it's not marketing itself as a simulation of any kind, saying it's a game is quite enough to solve any logic issues. It's still fun pointing them out. I think it's kind of entertaining to do just that. It's like, but that's a scorpion, bloody hell. You know, you scorpion, you evil thing. Oh, lots of frogs, no snakes. No crocodiles. That we know of. I can be the crocodile though. And come at the prey from the water. I could be a snake, but I think it's a stick. It is a stick. Right, okay, so let's build a little mini base here. We can throw lots of stuff on the ground for that. Make more cordage. What do we need for the hammer? 3 cordage, 3 stone, 1 log. We cut up fronds. Yeah, I can drink the water. There's no issue with the water. As far as I can tell. We have drunk it in the first playthrough, and we haven't had any, what you call it? We haven't had any issues with our stomach. So far. This is against sunburn. We could make that. But I think the first thing would be this tower. Would be good to have. How did they get over there? Okay, that's freaky. See, it's been a bit of time and we're not starving yet, so that I think I have made a good decision there with turning down the survival simulation values. How do you say that? The food needs. I'm not sure why lots of games tend to overdo it with that. It's odd. Alright, cordage. And more logs. Like, yeah, it's a survival game. If you don't eat every 10 seconds and like half a cow every 10 seconds, you die of starvation. Yeah, sure, but no, thanks. A tower. Can't craft, inventory is full, so the coconuts have to go. Yay, we're crafting it. So we can cut these open for the coconut water. Now we drank it. And now we can hack it to get the coconut pulp. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to pick up anyway. Seriously? Yay, food. Okay, we have the power. Okay, that's how it looks like. Ruins. You can zoom in. Okay. Left click an icon to select and place it. Alright, this is our turret. And that's on the map. And we can now pick this icon and mark it as an oasis. That's kind of cool. You build your own map. Right? And we went from the starting point in this direction. So I thought it felt like we were walking north. So the first thing, since we don't have a compass, is to figure out where does the sun come up and where does it go down, right? So that we can use the sun as an orientation. As a, yeah, for getting around and not getting lost. It looks a bit like the sun is going down in the east, doesn't it? How can we figure that out for sure? We build a marker with 3 sticks. And then we let the marker point at where the sun goes down. Since it's an alien planet, we don't really know if I'm correct in assuming that it's going down east. And the marker on the map will point where I let it point, basically. Since you have explored a lot of games, what genre is my favorite? Oh, that's a tough question, but it's a good one, Hamazon. It's a good question. I'm gonna mark the sunset with this. I have enjoyed a lot of survival crafter games like Subnautica, Green Hell, a bit like this here. So games where you explore and need to craft your equipment and you take care of your food needs. Outward was also a very good experience with a heavy focus on combat though. Subnautica has a heavy focus on getting scared out of your pants. And yeah. I would say they are among my favorites, the survival crafter games. They are definitely among my favorites. Action role-playing games like Diablo, Titan Quest, Grim Dawn, they are also up there. So I think I could give you the top 3, my top 3 genres. And the third one is going to be hard to decide which one that's going to be. Oops. I guess turn-based strategy is going to be... Yeah, No Man's Sky is not my favorite genre, though. It's its own genre. No Man's Sky is not a survival crafter. Nor is it really an exploration game, is it? Or, I don't know. Marker 1. Can we change what it says there? 1? I don't want to name it differently. It only says this mental. Maybe if we have the hammer. Let's build a hammer. Craft a hammer even. We need more cordage. Prize. Flight simulations? Nah, not so much. I do like Elite, but it's not really a flight simulation. Military games I don't really enjoy at all. Like Call of Duty, Medal of Honor. I played the first games back in the day, right? The first Call of Duty, the first Medal of Honor. I guess they are okay, but today I wouldn't touch them. I don't think the setting is particularly interesting for me. Oh, the biggest disappointment. Oh, there were quite some games I was disappointed with. I usually don't get super excited about games at all because of, because of the fact that I check out so many different games. I think it's safe to say that this would be east, right? The sun is there. It's gonna go down. I'm just gonna say, oh, look at that. Do you see where it's pointing? So the sun sets in the north. Oh, we only got half the resources back? Are you kidding me? Rude. Outer Worlds. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was kind of looking forward to that, and it was really, really bad. See, so we assumed the sun would go down in the north. In the east. But it seems to be setting in this direction, which, if you ask me, this is pointing north. Isn't it? So the sun sets in the north. As opposed to Earth, where it doesn't do that. Ah, would you look at that? So now we need a fire. And I need more stone for the hammer. Right, let's get some fire going at the base of our tower here. Can cut that up. Outer Worlds was a game where I was very, very disappointed. Yeah, because it did turn out to be the opposite of what I wanted it to be, I guess. Right, so we can make some food. Meanwhile, I can get over here. Was that a bug? Oh, there's a scorpion. Ah, on that note, I should make a spear. If I can. Needs a log. Well, then we craft a bow for the time being. It's a very glowy scorpion. I kind of hope that they update their their models and their animal behavior a bit. And I have to double check. See, that's why that's when you mention when you notice that you're not on Earth anymore, right? You see these two moons come up. And I'm double checking the marker, but it looks like the sun is setting in the north here. Marker points upward. So we established north. That's an hyena. Ooh. Is our food done? Yay! Food. I missed stuff. Yeah, that can happen, right? In a game you can miss things, especially if you're streaming, because in the end your attention is divided when you stream. It's different when you play games on your own time. I love the fact that you can climb the palm trees and get foodstuffs from them. That's pretty good. Now we have coconut water to drink later on. I can make an antidote, which I should, in case I get stung. And a shelter would help us sleep through the night. Which is good. Apparently you can extract an oil from the dates that you use for flammable mixtures, but of course you can also just eat them. Now we have a coconut, a bow, we need arrows. So yeah, Outer Worlds was a disappointment. Metal Hellsinger, we just talked about it on the Discord. That was also a bit of a disappointment, sadly. Not a huge disappointment. Oh. I did have more logs. Oh, can't see. Can't see the logs. At least I thought I had more. Well, I'm not going to cut down the palm trees that give me food. This one I can cut down. But other than that, I don't know. I mean, Diablo Resurrected was a kind of, you know, they didn't resurrect it as much as I needed it to be resurrected to be playable. Does that make sense? Contains half a liter at maximum. This just contain 30 thirst. I think they could add the amount of water in the coconut, or leave it out of this one here. Anyway, the issue now is that we don't have a storage chest in the end. That will always be the issue. It costs 10 stems to do that. I wanted a hammer to build things. So I need 1 log. 3 stone, 3 cordage, which means I can put the stones down, pick up the log, and... I know, I need the stones anyway. Right. It's dark, I can't see. Where are the stones? Ooh, there's food walking about there. Okay. A frond is necessary for the Why can't I pick them up? Oh, I need to cut them off first. Right, I wanted to make a torch. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to really find games where I would say I was very disappointed. Right, we can craft a shelter. Inventory is very limited, so you need to do a lot of management there because you need lots of different components to craft anything at all. So it would, for example, be a good idea to put the arrows and the bow here. Just put them on the ground. And then build a little shelter here. We can save the game here. Ah, that's why I didn't get back into the game after dying earlier. So you can save. If I die now, I would pop up again at the shelter here at the point where I saved. I see. That's kind of cool. I do want a spear as well. That needs a stone and cordage. Now I try to go back to where I dropped all the stuff. Which was here. Yeah. Okay, we can make some more. I wonder if it's faster with the axe or not. Craft two of these. But yeah, let me shoot the question back, Hamizan. What's your favorite genre ever of all the ones you tried? Craft a spear now. I still haven't got a hammer, have I? 3 stone, 3 cordage is very expensive. The skybox is also a bit blurry. Maybe they could upscale that a bit. It would help the game along. Because in the desert survival game where you only have desert and some trees and then more desert, you look at the sky sometimes. And it helps if it's not a blurry mess. Oh no, don't do that. We don't want to kill the date palms. We want to harvest the dates. It doesn't look horrible, but it also doesn't look impressive. And it's also not getting as cold as it was on the other playthrough where the survival was on set to medium difficulty. So we don't really need the fire at night. I wish they would have the difficulty settings a bit better balanced. Like medium is a bit much and easy is not enough, so maybe they need to put sliders in. Like in Night of the Dead, you can they have so many sliders in that game, you can definitely get the experience you want out of the game. It's very helpful to have that. Right, so let's see if we can find... Oh here, this tree hasn't grown, we get stems from that. Lots of them. And then we can make more rope. Cool. I guess I'm gonna craft a little storage box here as well for this place. Kind of palm are you? Or not? There's the desert fruit thingy. Hmm. I need the resources. Oh, it drops the dates then when you cut it down. Okay. Okay, so now we should be able to craft the box. Oh, look at this. We have a little base camp here now. And there's the box. But there's no space here, so I'm going to drop these. Craft that. And the... Now the only thing missing is the hammer. And for that I need stone. Hey! Oh, the box is probably on the ground now somewhere. Ah, there it is. So, little storage box. Where we can put... I'm not sure if they go bad at some point. I wouldn't know. We could put some basic resources here. Food and wood and stone. I'm gonna take the torch with me. And the cordage. But yeah, as a fallback option, I would assume they go bad. I don't know. But for our little exploration, we would need lots of water and food, as much as we can get. So I did drop the drinking bottle somewhere. Can't remember exactly where that was. Somewhere here. The daylight will reveal all, hopefully. Ah, this is one of those indescript palm trees. Somehow it seems like the screen's getting blurry because of the temperature or something. Odd. We have that effect when it's warm and we start to sweat. It goes. It's like an overlay on the screen. Okay. That was one part of the tree. The other part is here. I was quite surprised earlier when I was hunting antelope that I killed it with one spear throw. Normally I would assume that it doesn't work that way. So that if that marker puts us north, that means that in the east we found the pyramid somewhere here. That's the first thing I'm going to check out. Right, let's see. We have all the base resources. I'll leave that here, and then I'll take more dates and coconut with me. Like, do you see how blurry it gets here? I don't get it. It's weird. And I can't tell you if it's the oh, we burned all the fuel. I can't tell you if it's the sand that's flying around or if it's because it's cold or Froggo. All the logs, and I haven't found the drinking bottle again yet. Probably lost. I found the antidote again. That's good. That was kind of important. So I'm gonna put more wood on the fire. Depth of field is not working with climate. I turned it off actually. I tried to. Doesn't really help. Since it's Unity based, I can't really edit any video settings. Normally I would, if it's Unreal Engine based, I normally do that. See, we can put more fuel here. Yeah, that's the torchy. It can probably burn up, so it's a finite resource of light. It doesn't count as a source of warmth. In some survival games it does. Apparently here it does not. Which is okay. There's another dog there. I wonder if I can find my plastic bottle again. It wasn't super smart to drop it randomly somewhere, but it's too late now. Ah, a stick. Could have rolled in here. At least the torch provides proper lighting. Sometimes in games when you have a torch you can barely see the hand in front of your eyes. Which is more realistic, but you know. Sometimes you just want to see things. Right. So that is definitely the west. But the sun is rising in the west and it's setting in the north. Northeast. It's definitely not setting in the east, because east is where the moons are just going down. Oh no, that's north. Wait, let's have a look. Yeah, the marker points north. I get confused. Funky. It seems like the torch is forever. It repels flies and other insects. It's nice to have. The game definitely needs an ambient sound slider so that you can get actually some sound from the game. Oh, 2 coconuts is not a whole lot of food, is it? We ate those already. Yeah, there seems to be some depth of field glitch when you climb up the trees. Yeah, definitely. Or when you're close to the trees, that is. Okay, now we have some food for the journey. And the sun is coming up fast. I'm gonna save. And then we can do our exploration this time without dying, hopefully. Hey Wiggles, welcome back. Yeah, it's starting out slowly. And it's harder to pull off atmosphere in the desert compared to, for example, Subnautica or Green Hell. Because in the desert you have so little visually distinctive stuff. Right? But, yeah. It could be something. We found a pyramid earlier. But then I died. And now I figured out how to save the game. So now we try again. But it does the desert well. It just needs more sound, more... But I can't tell you how the desert sounds. It could be that it's very calm and you just hear a bit of wind on occasion. That is a very silent, dead place. Compared to the very alive jungle and the very alive underwater life of Subnautica. But it was a cool moment when I turned around and saw the shape of a pyramid in the distance. That was kind of cool. The crafting is basic and gamey enough to work. You do kind of have to get your own sense of direction if you're not following the tutorial, because you have to just decide what to do, and then you could end up running into nothing. I'm not sure how long the tutorial is. See, previously I was running towards that, and then I found a pyramid in that direction. So there are ruins and caverns to discover, which is cool. But it's a slow progress. I mean, what happens if I turn the tutorial back on? Does it tell me to craft a knife? Equip the water bottle in the hotbar. It starts from the beginning. The tutorial just restarts from the beginning. Since we don't have the water bottle anymore, I might as well turn it off. So the tutorial seemed kind of useless to me. It was just telling me to stop dead in the middle of the desert with 40,000 million degrees, roughly, and craft an axe, and that didn't make much sense to me, right? It didn't make any sense. So I'd rather discover it myself, which included dying once, but alright. But yeah, it's a lot of desert for sure. And you have these little brass bits here, but you can't do anything with them. If you get lost too much for your liking, you could enable a compass. When you start up the game, you can play with the compass. And now we found some ruins with hieroglyphics. But we are definitely not on Earth. But someone built this. Clay bricks. An ancient structure. A furnace. Mortar and standing torch. I learned new things. Metal ingot. Okay. That's pretty cool. Can we build this? 3 sticks, 1 cordage. Now we can make a furnace, a mortar, and a standing torch. Okay, so you explore in order to learn new buildings, new whatnots. Eat this. Yeah, the hit feedback is not super good. A spyglass. Why am I poisoned? Okay, I had an antidote with me, but the scorpions didn't get me. Maybe when I picked up the stinger? I don't know. A spyglass is a good find. Yes. Cool. I love that. What's this? An artifact. You can have a beetle inventory. Okay. So the artifact just vanished. Ancient scrolls. Concoction learned. Coconut and scorpion tail is a concoction that does something. And we also learned about sandboards. I see. A sandboard, huh? Sadly, we don't have 2 cordage, but we can make a concoction. A slimy mixture that must be cooked to be consumed. Okay. So you find knowledge. Now this makes it more interesting, doesn't it? And that's the box. With an arrow, clay bricks, and cloth. Can we do something with 1 cloth? If we had crocodile fat. No. We might as well leave it here. The cloth and the clay. We can pick up the things that were lying around the forge outside. Yeah, see, that stuff like that is kind of... Oops. It's kind of necessary for the game to pick up the pace a bit. So you need to explore if you want to, yeah, discover something about the game. Ultimately. Well, that's good. I kind of want to place a marker here so I can find it again, but that's not going to be very easy. With the resources I have, I cannot build a marker. These I can leave here, they're not super important. For a marker, I would need 3 sticks and 1 cordage. So if I cut up the log, I have the sticks. And start with that. But that alone is not enough. yeah, like that's kind of cool. You find old ruins, and then you find the spyglass, and some knowledge about mixtures and whatnot. And we also figured out, maybe more importantly so, that these are boxes that you can open and loot. They are not stone slabs sitting there for no reason at all. Right. Let's see. Do I remember from we came in from here? So let's get up on that elevation. Have a look around. See, that's where we came from. That direction. We are here somewhere. Question is, can I find the pyramid again? There's another waystone. Yeah, I guess I could get into this. I mean, it's mysterious enough. And hard enough to survive in the beginning. You don't really have a lot of room or options to go with and for. And now that I changed our oasis from earlier? No, that's a different one, isn't it? Yeah, that's a different one. Okay. So you can mark each oasis with a flag, and now that we don't starve if we don't eat every 10 seconds, we have a good experience on our hands, I think. But you have to be a very patient player to enjoy this. It is indeed a lot of sand. And of course we will have the sandboard, which might just be probably magic that makes it work. The UK is not, no. Lots of food. I mean, harmless wildlife that we will not disturb. It gets everywhere. That is Spaceballs quote. Yeah. They will. Let's test out the bow. I haven't tested the bow yet. Oh, what? What? Okay. Yeah, okay. It's a makeshift bow. It does shoot like a makeshift bow. They don't really seem to be afraid of humans, do they? I'm probably not going to be a bow hunter in this. Oh, in the butt. And it needs more than one arrow. Yeah, you hunt with the spear. The bow is just to irritate people. Antelopes, I mean. Oh no, I don't have enough room. Ah. Drop the coping. So now we built another little shelter thing here and a marker, and slowly establish our triangle of discovery. if I hadn't seen the pyramid earlier, I would say this is not enough to keep me going. But since I have seen the pyramid, I kind of want to go there, and I now know that I need to prepare for that because sandstorms can be harsh and you do starve at some point. Oh yeah, I wanted to try one thing. Turn off the water reflection. So that's how the water looks without the reflection. But the spear is still reflected. Oh boy. The game is still very early access. They have a big patch coming up this month. I hope that some of these visual glitches are removed then, because it's not good to sell a game on stuff like this. That's not how reflections work. You can reflect the landscape, but you don't need to reflect all the things in the player like a mirror. Mirror water. So they've got a lot to do still. They have got a lot to do still, but it's much better than last year. Last year this was barely playable at all. I'm still not sure if it can compete at all with the existing options. I like the idea though, to go into the desert of an alien planet and just figure out what the hell is going on. It's good enough. So yeah. It's a Star Wars quote, right? Okay. I felt reminded of Spaceballs. A lot of games do reflections like that. Oh, that's just... I mean, here, yeah, okay, sort of, but it needs to be much blurrier. Anyway, you're most welcome. I'm quite happy that I did check it out now. I might take another look as soon as the update is coming this month. Just to see what changed, what they put in. And it's not the most dynamic game ever. If I remember my Green Hell experience, that was... everything was going on, right? And here it's like, okay, there's a scorpion, but it's a square mile away and it's not really moving at all. So I didn't feel threatened. And when we had the thirst and hunger simulation on medium settings, I was starving in under 5 hours. So somehow they need to kind of focus on that for me to get interested. There needs to be more, I don't know. The tutorial is not what the game needs. It needs some other form of player guidance that is very subtle, but at the same time hard to miss, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we'll see.